They say this world is dying, but to me, it has always been this way, frozen, cruel, and silent. I don't dream of warmth. I dream of surviving one more day. My name is Kor. I'm a hunter, a son, a brother. I was born during the long frost, in a time when the sun hides and the earth sleeps under snow. Our people live close to death, not because we are weak, but because the cold is stronger than any spear. I open my eyes to the dim light of a grey morning. The fire has long died. The cave is cold. I lie on animal skins, but they do little to stop the chill that creeps into my bones. My breath fogs in the air. Ice forms on my eyebrows. My body aches, not from wounds, but from the weight of survival. Beside me sleeps my younger brother, Took, only 12 winters old, but already a man by our standards. We have no luxury of childhood. We must hunt, gather, move. We must fight the cold, like it is a beast that never sleeps. I sit up slowly and check our gear. 2 flint-tipped spears, a few leather straps, a satchel with dried meat and fire-starting stones. It is not much, but it is enough. It must be. Outside the cave, the world is white and endless. The sky is low, as if pressing down on the mountains. Snow crunches under my boots as I step out. The wind slices my face. Every breath feels like inhaling knives. But I welcome it. Cold means life. If it was warm, we'd be dead already. We live near the edge of a glacier. Our tribe once moved freely, but now we are scattered. Ice walls block the old trails. The herds have moved south. Some say they saw green valleys far away. I do not believe them. There is only snow and stone. Tuck joins me, rubbing his hands for warmth. He has no words. We speak little. Talking wastes breath. He hands me a frozen piece of dried elk meat. We chew slowly, the taste long gone, replaced by the need for calories. Today, we hunt. We walk carefully through the snow-covered valley, searching for tracks. Every movement drains energy. I listen for sounds. The snap of a branch, the rustle of fur. Nothing. Only the wind and our breathing. Hours pass. The sun is hidden, but I feel the time slipping. Then, tracks. Small hooves. A deer, perhaps young. Its steps are light, weaving between rocks. I place my hand on the ground, still warm under the snow. Recent. I signal Tuck, and we follow. The trail leads us to a frozen stream. The water below is slow, black, moving like an old snake. I kneel and break the ice. Tuck drinks first, then me. We do not waste a drop. Then, I see it. A shadow in the distance. A deer, thin but alive. Its ribs show, but its legs are strong. It hasn't seen us yet. Tuck looks at me, eyes wide. He grips his spear too tightly. I place a hand on his shoulder, steadying him. This must be perfect. I move to the left, using stones and snowbanks for cover. Tuck stays behind, ready to flush the deer toward me. He throws a small rock. The deer startles, then runs right into my path. I raise my spear. My fingers are numb. I throw. The spear whistles through the air and strikes the deer in the side. It stumbles, kicks, and falls. I rush forward with my knife. The kill is quick. Its blood steams in the snow. My hands are shaken, not from fear, but from exhaustion and cold. Tuck arrives beside me, panting, smiling for the first time in days. We do not speak. We only work. We clean the kill, skin it, wrap the meat and hide. We take the organs, all edible. Nothing is wasted. Life in this world means using everything. We carry the heavy load back to the cave. Each step is harder. The light fades, wolves howl in the distance, reminding us that we are not alone. Inside the cave, I rebuild the fire. Sparks catch, flames rise. For the first time in days, warmth kisses my skin. We eat cooked liver and drink melted snow. Tuck falls asleep quickly. I sit by the fire, watching the shadows move on the cave walls. The fire has died again. I wake before the light returns, my body stiff from cold and labour. My muscles ache, but I do not complain. Pain is proof that I still breathe. Tuck is still asleep, curled near the ash pile. His breath is shallow but steady. I place another log into the embers, stirring life into the flame. Sparks leap like fire spirits, warming the stone walls of our cave once more. We survived yesterday, but one kill will not last. Meat spoils fast, even in this cold. We will dry what we can, eat the organs quickly, and use the hide to patch our boots. I wrap the remaining meat in snow and tuck it between stones near the cave's mouth. It will stay frozen there, at least for a few days, if wolves or scavengers don't take it first. By midday, we prepare to leave again. Today, we go west, toward the Black Ridge. It is a jagged chain of volcanic rock, wind-blasted and bare. Few dare to travel there. They say the spirits of the dead howl through the stones. I do not believe in spirits. I believe in hunger, and hunger drives us to places others fear. Tuck tightens the leather strap of his satchel. He doesn't speak much, but I can see the weight in his eyes. We are tired, but there is no time for rest. The walk is long and bitter. The sun is hidden again, pale and weak behind thin clouds. Snow falls in slow spirals, and each step is a fight. We cross the frozen stream and pass the ridge line where we found the deer. Further west now, the land begins to rise, and the snow thins, revealing sharp rocks and bone. There is a skeleton here, ancient and broken. A mammoth, I think, long dead. Its ribs rise like the fingers of a buried god, reaching through the ice. I pause and press my palm against the frozen ivory. Cold, solid, forgotten. We climb slowly, careful not to slip on the glassy stone. The wind screams between the cliffs. It cuts through our fur like knives. Then we find it. Tracks. Not deer. Not wolf. Human. I kneel beside them. The footprints are shallow, but fresh. A single set. Small. Perhaps a woman. Or a youth. They lead toward the western cliff, where an old shelter once stood. A cave used long ago by our people, now abandoned. I look at Tuck. He sees it too. We follow. The cave is hidden behind a curtain of dead branches, blackened by time and snow. I push them aside and enter first, my spear raised. The darkness greets us like a long-lost friend. It smells of stone and dust. Then, a sound. Breathing. A shape huddled in the corner. It is a girl, no older than Tuck. Her face is gaunt, her hands red with frostbite. She clutches a bundle of rags that might once have been a baby. I do not see it breathe. She sees us and shrinks away, eyes wide with terror. I lower my spear. "We are not your enemy," I say, my voice hoarse. "We are just alive, like you." Tuck removes his cloak and hands it to her. She hesitates, then takes it slowly, wrapping herself. We do not ask who she is. In this world, names don't matter. Only warmth, only food. I offer her a small piece of dried meat. She devours it without speaking. We light a small fire in the cave's entrance. The warmth is weak, but it chases away some of the cold. She does not speak, only stares into the flames. Her eyes are hollow, her soul somewhere else. Tuck lies beside the fire, exhausted. I sit, watching both of them. 3 now. 1 more mouth. 1 more reason to keep moving. Morning comes, if you can call it that. The light is dim and blue, like the colour of a dying flame. The girl still hasn't spoken. She moves like a ghost. quiet, careful. She keeps close to the fire, her hands never far from the warmth. I gave her my second tunic last night. It was not enough. Her lips are cracked, her face sunken, but she's alive. The bundle she held, it was not a child, only rags and dry grass wrapped tight in hope. Maybe once it was a child, maybe not. In the Ice Age, grief is too expensive to hold for long. We leave the cave together, 3 shadows moving over white stone. The wind is softer today, and the sky is almost clear, the kind of rare silence that feels like a warning more than peace. Tracks of small game cross the slope, a rabbit maybe. We follow. Tuck moves ahead, light on his feet. I watch his back, proud of how quickly he learns. His father would have been proud if he was still here. We reach a hollow between 2 ice-cracked ridges. The ground is soft, the snow thin. I kneel, brushing it aside. Droppings, warm, fresh. I signal silently. Tuck readies his throwing spear. Then movement. A hare bolts from beneath the brush. Tuck releases, a perfect throw. The creature collapses, twitching once, then still. He turns to me, smiling for the first time in days. The girl smiles too, barely, a flicker of life in her tired eyes. I nod. We eat today. We skin the animal quickly and build a fire beneath a rock shelf. The smell of cooked meat fills the air. The girl devours her share like a starving wolf. I give her half of mine. Tuck does the same. This is how we survive, not just with strength, but with each other. Later we return toward our main cave. The path is steep, and the sky turns darker than it should. A storm is coming. Snow begins to fall again. Thick, wet flakes that stick to the skin and freeze fast. Then, a howl. Not wind, wolves. Tuck looks to me. I raise my hand. Quiet. We crouch low near a broken stump. Across the ridge, I see them. 4 shapes, dark and fast, circling. Wolves don't attack groups unless they are starving. And these are starving. I grip my spear. Tuck, I whisper. Stay behind me. Protect her. They come. The first one leaps. I step to meet it. My spear pierces its side. But it keeps moving, jaws snapping. Blood spilling hot over my arm. Tuck strikes with his flint knife, driving it into the beast's neck. It collapses. Another charges. The girl throws a burning branch. The flame touches its fur. It yelps and flees. 2 remain. We back toward the cliff's edge, snow swirling around us like ash. Then, a roar. Not wolves. A cave lion. Massive. Scarred. Hungry. It emerges from behind the rocks, eyes fixed on us. Even the wolves retreat. I freeze. We cannot fight this. Tuck breathes fast. The girl clutches my sleeve. The lion steps forward. Then, a rumble. The snow beneath it gives way. The beast slips, claws digging into ice. Crack! The ledge collapses, and the lion vanishes, swallowed by the mountain. Silence. Only our breath remains. We do not cheer. There is no victory, only survival. We climb back to our shelter as night falls, our bodies aching, our hearts pounding. Inside, we light a new fire, bigger, brighter, warm. The girl finally speaks. My name is Ina. Tuck nods. I am Took. I sit beside them, watching the flames dance. I am Kor, I say softly, and I'm a hunter in this frozen world. And tomorrow, I will still be. We are not safe. We are not free. But we are together. And in the Ice Age, that is enough.